Hi guys, today I'll show you how to replace the digitizer on the HTC Desire 510. It is not that complicated job though, but you do need the proper equipment for that, mostly the heat gun, hot air gun station, as may some people call it. So the first thing you're gonna have to do is it's just a flip head screwdrivers you're gonna need in this. So just open up all the screws. If you have a magnetic screwdriver, that actually quite helps a lot. Otherwise you'll be actually picking up all the screws with your fingers, and it's basically very painful when you're trying to put them back on the phone. So this is why I recommend to have a magnetic screwdriver, or you can just buy a magnetizer. Okay, there is the screw which is actually hidden underneath the screw, the seal, which you don't forget to take off. Just unscrew it, and you should be able to remove that back chassis from the phone. So put the any sharp tool between the LCD frame and this back frame, and just try and open it from all the corners. I've actually kind of skipped it because I didn't think it was looking good on this video. So once you've unclipped it, just take it off, and then you've got a few ribbon cables there, a vibrator, and the LCD screen. That is the LCD screen connector, and that is the antenna. This one's the other side of the antenna, and that is for, I think it's for the camera. I didn't actually realize that, to be honest. What that is one is for, but I would. Okay, this one is the digitizer. It could be actually the other way around. Sorry, the digitizer and the LCD screen, and that is the vibrator. So make sure you don't pull the motherboard out unless you've taken this vibrator. Otherwise, you can easily break that because it's soldered on the board. And so mostly if it's connected, you can just, when you pull anything out, it doesn't actually break, but it disconnects itself. Okay, uh, here's the hardest part comes for it. So I've let the video roll because I thought you guys probably need to see that how hard it is without removing it without the heat gun. And after a while I actually got tired of it, so I heated up the whole LCD screen with the hot station, and I just pretended that I'm doing it live, but I didn't do it live. I actually heated up at the back of the video because my heating station was on the other desk. So see, as you can see, I was struggling literally. No matter how much power you use, it is kind of hard. And while taking the digitizer off, make sure you don't actually damage the LCD screen. This is why you have to have the heat gun. Okay, this is the part where I told you that I heated it up before I showed it to you. So see, when I heated it up, see how easily it actually came off. And then once you've peeled it from all three, 1, 2, 3 corners, the fourth corner is okay because you only take it off once you've taken the LCD screen off. And that was the digitizer ribbon cable at the back. So lift the LCD screen up a little bit, actually just remove it. That's what I did there, just remove it because you don't want to take a risk. And then just pull it out of the frame. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Yep, there you go. It's coming off. It's come off actually. and now it's got the adhesive, the old adhesive on the edges of the board. I was going to remove it, but I mean, as I'm checking it, it was quite a it still had this sticky thing on it. Otherwise, I had to use the red tape, which I actually don't like using it, because that is very thin. So in these kind of jobs, yeah, okay. Another very important thing in the HTC Desire 510, when you're replacing the digitizer, I should have actually put it on video. But when you change the digitizer, the new digitizer has to have the uh, double sticky foam kind of a tape around the digitizer. That you have to have that, otherwise none of your digitizer would work. So as you probably would buy it off eBay or whatever, make sure you have that sticky tape around it. I don't know if you can actually see it in this video. I should have actually mentioned it, but somehow I didn't. But there is a foam layer right there where my finger is, which is going to keep it lifted. Okay, peel the inner layer of the digitizer, and then I just put the ribbon cable through there, which you could also not see. Then I put the LCD screen on top of it. Now put the LCD screen ribbon cable through, nice and easy. Make sure you actually don't touch the LCD screen with your finger or anything, otherwise it's gonna be a pain to remove that mark. As you can see, I was stupidly have not peeled that sticker off the digitizer from inside, which I will do once I actually fit the whole phone. While testing it, I would realize that okay, I had to peel that piece off, as well as I was actually rushing. I had to go home. I stayed there to make this video for you guys. Okay, as you can see, all you gotta do is just put the digitizer first on top of that the LCD screen, and then just push them together, and the same process you have to go through. Okay, you know that LCD screen ribbon cable, you will wonder how would you put it in. So you won't have to actually put it in or anything. All you have to do is just put the board in place, which I'll show you. See, you probably would wonder how I'm gonna put that in. It's not reaching there and all that. So the easiest way, and I think that's the only way anyway, is to put the motherboard back on the frame. Make sure that you've actually put it correctly, and just push it from the top. And that's all you have to do. I'll demonstrate you that. Yeah, that's your LCD screen ribbon cable. Just lie it straight down on the pad, and then just place the motherboard in place. Yeah, this tiny ribbon cable was giving me a hard time. Come on, come on, you're out, aren't you? Yeah, that's good. Oh, no, you aren't. Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna be doing it at home, you have to be very patient while you're replacing or changing anything on the phones, because sometimes a tiny bit can become a painful bit. As you can see, that ribbon cable is just a small thing, but obviously you have to make sure that it is up so that you don't have to struggle it afterwards. Okay, once you have the whole board in place, yep, have I got the whole board in place? Checking, yep. Now you have to do is just press it with the ribbon cable. See, as I pressed it, it clicked fine, which means it worked. So I'm just gonna put the whole phone back together, and I'll show you once it's complete and working. Okay, as you can see, we've I have removed that yellow sticky bit from inside, and the phone has come on as well. I'm just gonna demonstrate you that the digitizer is working perfectly fine. There are no glitches in it or anything. As I mentioned earlier, if you had both the digitizer which did not have that black sticky tape around it, then your digitizer would be ghosting, which means it would be touching anywhere it wanted, or it would not work at all. And this is why I always recommend to actually buy the parts. I mean, pay a bit more, pay a bit extra for the better parts, so that you won't have to go through the troubles as you would have to replace it again and again and again, and the customer will always come back complaining. And once they have a complaint in their device that you have fixed, they probably won't recommend you, they probably won't recommend you to anybody, and they probably won't come back themselves. So as you can see, the LCD screen is work I mean the LCD screen is fine, and the digitizer is working perfectly fine. And that was the solely purpose of this video, to show you that how to replace this HTC Desire 510 digitizer. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching the videos, and if you like them, please subscribe. Ta.